During the network upgrades on March 23rd through 26th, your Oracle calendar will be moved to your new Microsoft Exchange folder. Basically, it'll be stored on the network and available as part of our corporate shared calendar system. We'll be launching the complete shared calendar system at a later date, but for now, you may want to consider cleaning up your calendar and making a change to the way you enter appointments to prepare for that. Primarily, the process you want to understand is that by default, all appointments in Outlook are shared. This means once the appointments are converted over to Exchange, they can be viewed by anyone else with access to our Exchange calendar system. If you have private appointments in Outlook, you'll want to go in and tag them as such. Moving forward, you'll want to change the way you enter private appointments. You'll also want to begin thinking about how you enter your business appointments. Let's take a look. When an appointment is tagged as private, it appears on the corporate shared calendar as blocked out time slot for you, but it does not reveal the details of that appointment. For example, let's say you had in your Outlook calendar a dentist appointment on Friday between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. and you mark that appointment as private. Others would see you have a time blocked out between 11 and 10 and 11 a.m., but they would not see why. To tag an existing appointment as private, go into the appointment and click on the private icon, and then save the appointment. The appointment now shows a little lock icon. This indicates that the appointment is in fact tagged for private. Once this appointment is moved over to our Exchange server during the conversion, and other appointments like this are entered after conversion, others would see that you have something scheduled between 10 and noon on March 9th, but they would not see exactly why. Moving forward to create new appointments, there are a couple of best practices. You create a new appointment by blocking out a time slot, going through the process you normally would to create a new appointment. If it's private, you would click the private icon, just as we saw as you did on an existing appointment. If not private, or even if it is private, you might want to consider to start using the Show As. The Show As allows you to mark the time slot for others to see, to know what your availability is. The options available are you are free, you're tentatively free, you are busy, or you're out of office. If this appointment were visit client at the client's business, you might want to consider marking that as out of office. Once we move to Exchange, this appointment would then show that you are not in the facility at that time. We will do an official launch of all the new tools available with Exchange after we completed the upgrades of all users during March and April. The steps we covered here today are to get you to begin to think about how to manage your appointments in anticipation of some of the changes to come. First step is, again, you want to go review all appointments that are in your current Outlook calendar, and any that are private, you'll want to tag them as private. So when we move them to Exchange, it shows you're not available for the time slot, but others will not be able to see the details. Moving forward from today, you want to consider using the private tag and the Show As tags on any new appointments, so that when they move to Exchange, they'll be shown appropriately and let folks know how available you are.